What's up? What's up? It's Thursday. What's up,
Fire
mate?
with Dad, baby.
You gotta let me finish
Oh,
talking.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna do it again. Take two, live.
Take two.
It's Thursday. What does that mean?
Fire with Dad, baby.
I think we need to start an informal poll of at what point will you finally get the intro right and not step on me and screw it all up? Because that's going to impact your next contract. When it comes time to sign your extension, you're gonna be a free agent soon.
Well, I'm going to go negotiate my own contract like Lamar Jackson's doing.
Okay.
Lamar's negotiating his own contract, so I'm going to negotiate my own contract.
Well, you might need a good agent because you screwed up the intro like the last 5 weeks. But I'm going to give you a break.
Okay, good.
So today we are talking
Fire with Dad. Chicago Bears, the Bears, baby.
the Bears because
We're going to see the Bears the 13th of November.
who are they playing?
Detroit.
Detroit Lions. So why do you like the Bears?
I love the Bears. I love the way they play defense. They play hard-nosed football.
Okay, well, number one, you should say I'm from Chicago.
Well,
And
I'm
that's
from Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay,
So I got something I got to show y'all. So this is a shirt
Jim McMahon, baby.
that I got. This was done after the Super Bowl.
1985.
This was 1987 was the marking on it. So this was my shirt when I was a kid. So I should wear this to the game.
Oh, yeah. There'll be 45 other guys wearing that same shirt.
There won't be.
Oh, yeah, Jim McMahon, he's still king.
Yeah, I
He's still
guarantee
king.
you.
He's
There
still the king of the hill.
There will not be this shirt there. This is
So,
from,
you're right, because you're wearing it.
no, I'm saying about how
Oh.
long, how many people kept this shirt, the Jim McMahon cartoon shirt. Look at it, still fits.
I've seen it. I've seen that cartoon shirt on different things with the Bears. I'm on the Bears webpage or a page, fan page for Facebook, and I see that shirt on there all the time.
You're on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Big time.
Yep. I'm one of the great Facebook users of all time for senior
time?
citizens and
Okay, so
old geezers.
I got to say my favorite Bears players ever. I'll say McMahon, Mike Singletary, and Devin Hester.
Well, those are three good ones.
Who are your top three Bears players?
I got four.
You got four. I know you're going to say Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus, Mike Ditka,
Oh, shit. I forgot Walter Payton.
Walter Payton,
How the hell did I forget
and
him?
Gale Sayers are my four.
Gale Sayers was a safety, right?
No, he was a running back.
Or running back. Who am I thinking?
Well, safety was back in those days. They had Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus was a Bear safety. There you go. News just in.
Fensick.
Oh, Gary Fensick. Oh,
Gary
we got some comments here. We got Peter Glenn said he never will. Cha-ching for life. You mean you're never going to get the opening right. Peter has zero faith in you.
Zip Peter. Hey, Mr. Ping Pong himself.
He has zero faith in your ability. to
Mr.
make it
Ping Pong
happen.
himself.
There we go. Heard Dwayne is an OG mobster from Chicago. I don't know who that is. That's in a Facebook group somewhere.
What's an OG mean?
Original gangster. Like
Oh,
you're the
okay.
original. Like you're
Who didn't know
you're
that?
cutting fools. Like
I was on Cicero, baby.
Singletary. There we go. We got Singletary. I don't know how I forgot Walter Payton. I should have to do some push-ups.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't because of my shoulder surgery. The other day,
We'll be
but
doing push-ups at the Bears game.
when I rehab in a couple weeks, I'll do it. We got that. We got let's see here. We got a cha-ching, baby. See, when the Facebook groups doesn't show us the name all the time. Here we go. Singletary. Brian Urlacher. There was one I missed. Brian Urlacher. He's badass.
Oh, yeah.
He's got hair again.
Well, see, the Bears would always, from the time I watched the Bears when I was a kid, it had Bill George as a middle linebacker.
Did they wear helmets back then?
Oh, yeah. Well, he had leather helmets. Matter of fact,
Probably legit leather helmets.
Exactly. Butkus wants them to go back to leather helmets. He says you'd have a whole lot less head button if they went back to leather helmets, because
Well,
then you'd get hurt.
Yeah, you wouldn't have missiles. You wouldn't have people being human.
Yeah, that's right. You had Bill George, and then you had Butkus, okay, and then you had Singletary, and then you had Urlacher.
And then they had
And now they've got
Khalil Mack was badass.
Well,
He's gone now.
Yeah, but now, he was a defensive end.
Oh, he was outside linebacker.
Now he was a defensive end. Well, and today the defensive end and outside linebacker are almost sometimes interchangeable because they have same speed, same size, and that kind of thing. And now they got Raquan Smith.
Who?
Raquan. Well, he played with.
I think it's like Raquan or something.
Yeah, it's R-A-Q.
Raquan.
Yeah, R-A-Q-U-I-N or something like that.
Thank God you're not an announcer. We got Darren Adair is the GOAT. Dwayne Plapp's the GOAT. but no, won't get it right. He doesn't have to. Oh, you don't have to.
That's right.
So you're exempt.
I'm the
from it.
GOAT, baby.
You're the GOAT, the GOAT. Who we got here? Dwayne, Phillies equal. Are the Phillies in the World Series?
Yep, big time.
Astros, right?
Against the Astros, my man Schumacher. I mean, Jesus Christ. Kyle, geez, I'm losing
Como
it.
está muy bien? You speak English? What are you talking about?
Kyle, shoot, I forgot his last name. I'm drawing a
Okay,
blank.
somebody give me Kyle's name for the Phillies. This guy apparently has had
He was home run leader.
I don't watch baseball.
46 home runs.
I don't watch baseball. Here we go. We got somebody. Schwaber.
That's right, Kyle Schwaber.
Okay, there you go. So he's such your guy. You don't even know his damn name.
I tell you what, I'm going to go online and get a Kyle Schwarber shirt from when he was with the Cubs.
Oh, he played for the Cubs?
Oh, he was huge. He was one of the World Series for him, basically.
Okay. So you ought to get a tattoo then, because the Cubs suck. And they got a World Series.
No, they don't suck as bad as the Reds.
But they finally got a World. I don't care about the Reds.
Okay.
The Cubs. They got a World Series. You need to get a Schwarber tattoo, but I want you to do is spell it wrong like you pronounced it. So people are like, who is that? And you can tell them.
I tell you, they play tomorrow night. First game is at 5 o'clock.
Oh, so it's game one?
Game one tomorrow night, 5 o'clock in Houston.
And the Astros have been 4 or 6 years.
That's 4 or 6 years.
Run.
And they have probably the best team in baseball this year. But
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I think the Phillies are going to kick their ass.
He said you're a fake fan. Yeah, exactly, David. Jeez.
Who's a fake fan?
You are.
I am not.
So that brought me to the tattoo thing, gave me a flashback. Me and a bunch of the guys are in Vegas for March Madness a few years back. And it was the year that Duke was predicted to win. They lost in the second round. And the guy's next to us with a Duke tattoo, and he's got the year of them winning it. Like it was like 2018. I'm like,
hello.
It was 19. I'm like, wow, what?
I guess he's going down the street to get taken off.
Take it off, get it covered up. Okay. Favorite, best Bears memory ever. I'll give you mine. And I don't remember the exact game, but the Bears, McMahon, or I think it was McMahon, they scored like 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes.
That was against Minnesota.
And it was like right out of halftime, wasn't it?
It was right. Well, what happened was McMahon didn't start the game because he was hurt.
Okay.
Okay. And so they started, I can't remember who it was that started, and they were getting killed. And so all of a sudden the last part of the first half, they brought in McMahon. The second half, he opens up with a touchdown pass, about a 55-yarder, and from that point on, it was home run derby. They beat Minnesota
because they scored like 3 touchdowns in like a minute and a half or something.
Unbelievable.
Because I think they did that, and then maybe the team fumbled the kickoff. They scored a touchdown. They got an interception for a touchdown.
Yeah, he threw a touchdown to Willie Gault.
You know what would have been awesome? Imagine if Deion Sanders would have played for the Bears.
Oh my God!
Because Deion's my favorite player.
He's one of my favorite.
He's the all-time #1 best NFL player ever, in my opinion.
As far as defensive, yeah,
he's a freak of nature. You think of what he did. He was an All-American cover
prime
corner,
time, baby.
Cover corner. He was a wide receiver. He was a kick returner, a punt returner. The guy was a beast.
Well, not only that, he's probably one of the best I've ever seen at promoting himself.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I remember they interviewed him when he was in
Florida State.
Yeah, when he played for Florida State, they were interviewing him when he was playing in the NFL. He got in, Hall of Fame or whatever. They were interviewing him. He says, and they asked him, why in the hell did you start this prime time when you were in college? He says, well, I'll tell you what. He said, I looked at all the salaries for the guys that played in defense and safety and cornerback, and they didn't get paid anything.
Yep.
They got paid about a third of what quarterbacks got paid, or even less than that. And he says, so I decided, hey, I'm going to get paid.
Yep.
So he went out and bought this gold. He actually mortgaged his mom's house and got this gold chain, put it on his neck, said prime time. And from that point on, it was prime time. Ended up signing one of the largest contracts ever for a first-round draft pick for a defensive back, and actually was the highest paid all time for defensive backs. And I don't think anybody's even gotten close to that.
Badass.
And
okay.
Now he's head coach for Jackson State.
Yep.
They did a whole thing on him
on 60 Minutes.
On 60 Minutes last week, and I was phenomenal. I love the guy.
Well, cool. We got the Bears game a couple weeks.
We met him once.
Yeah, I know we met him at Bassmaster Classic.
That was right. It was at Skeeter booth.
So I got to go. I got a call here in 3 minutes.
Oh, excuse me.
You're chopped liver to me with this stuff. So
chopped liver.
Let's go ahead. We'll go live in a couple weeks from the game. We'll do a Fire with Dad Bears edition.
Oh, cha-ching,
because we're gonna go in and we got to get up there a little earlier on Saturday than I thought. Because I want to go see Chris, one of our clients. He's got some restaurants in that area. I want to go see one of those. We got to hit Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue shop on Sunday before the game.
I love Sweet Baby Ray's.
Well, they got the company that started the barbecue sauce has a restaurant. The family has a restaurant. They're a client of ours. So we got to see Sweet Baby Ray's. We got to go to Chop House Saturday night to get some giant steaks, some what are those things called? The ones on the big bone. They
Uh,
am I missing that mind here?
geez, your mind's going as bad as
I
mine.
know, whatever they're called. Tomahawks.
Tomahawk.
So we got to do that, but we'll do a fire with Dare from there. That's all we got. I'm done with you.
Fire with Dan, David.
See ya.
Ching.